Is that hip at 10 o'clock?
Do
Yeah, you crack it up how I'm on time.
we need to buy lottery tickets?
Yeah, I think something has to happen right now. Like, what do we do?
I think this is the end of the timeline, boys.
It feels as such.
I finally arrived on time. That's it. Wrap up
Yeah.
the universe.
There's nothing else to it.
This is the finale of the season. Everything's over.
It's fantastic.
So we had a good run.
I love you both. It's been swell.
Yeah,
End of an era.
Yep.
really.
How are you two doing today?
Doing well. I'm excited for this deck. The playtesting has been pretty wild.
I am stoked to see.
It needs a
I'm
little bit of work,
tinkering the
but
Tati right now.
Ooh, a tatty batty?
that Tatiova deck of yours is pretty strong.
I thought it was pretty funny. It's certainly not like done, but I just had a few cards floating around on my desk, and I was like, these should probably go in here. And if you could believe it, it's just more cards from Displaced Dinosaurs, because I actually took Displaced Dinosaurs apart recently.
Really?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
such fun to play against.
That's interesting.
I loved that deck, but it just can't hang
That's fair.
anymore, So, a lot of what was in there got repurposed into this deck. And some of it might actually end up going in a Flubs build, because my buddy bought a box, or I guess multiple boxes of Bloomburrow or something around the time Bloomburrow came out. Because he gave me a copy of Flubs, and he gave our mutual buddy one as well.
Flubs is fantastic.
And there's a lot of Cheerios cards that were in the Displaced Dinosaurs deck, and I just want to be like, play a card, discard a card, play a card, discard.
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
play a card, now I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to play this card, now I'm going to discard a card. And then pretty soon, I'll just be
I'm
Underworld
winning.
breaching.
Yep.
I'll go lol. I'll flip the table. Everyone will be like, "Why are you mad? You won." And I'll be like, "I'm gonna go
Because
home." Just like
Well, I
I'm
built,
gonna leave now.
I built a Storm deck. I'm just waiting. I'm going to be getting it for Christmas. Storm Force Fury. Force of Nature or whatever. So this is my proxy for it.
That looks amazing.
looks
But-
pretty
You don't
accurate.
even. You should just cancel the order.
Yeah, it's. I couldn't tell.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Going through my stuff, and I have
You do
tokens.
that with one
found
black Sharpie.
I found a token that I got from Star City Games a while back in 2015,
Oh,
and it's a storm counter with Caleb on it.
that is so beautiful.
So that's kind of cool. Then I found a deck that I had built. I worked on it a bit today when I had some time. Was this guy? Let's see if I can get it to. That's Linessa Zephyr Mage. She's part of a cycle that had an ability called Grandeur, where you would discard the same card. Like, so you'd play with 4 in your deck, and you would discard the same one to do different things. What she does is discard another card named Linessa Zephyr Mage. Target player returns a creature, an artifact, an enchantment, and a land they control from their hand.
Damn.
But it's Highlander. You can only have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do stupid stuff where you clone it, let it die, and then you get it back from the graveyard whatever way, which is also, hey, mono blue, how are you going to do that? Well, there's things like, what is it? Underworld Cookbook,
A good one.
Is
I love
one?
the cookbook.
right? Underworld Cookbook, we'll put it back in my hand. Then there's ways to get this back.
Oh, I
Codex
like
Shredder?
Yeah, I like that.
Codex Shredder, I get it back. Then there's stupid cards like this. Suppulent Form. I return target creature to my owner's hand, then I put a token of that into play. So I return this into my hand, make a token, discard this to use its ability.
Yeah, that is kind of neat.
But and then if that combo is not really working, the whole deck is clones.
Which already,
So
that's, yeah, exactly.
I just clone the board to what's good.
I love that.
Nice.
I just found out there's a new card that I haven't seen as much called Campfire.
Campfire's a good card. I like Campfire.
Yeah, so I could use that to get it back in my hand after I've cloned it too, so that'll be helpful.
There's also Command Beacon.
I have that in the deck.
Yep, there's that one.
I gotta double check if I tossed her in there or not, but I think I actually played it on your channel the other day, Chris, before I did some heavy overworking of it. But built Mr. House President and CEO.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's one I played, right? So there's a lot more dice rolling stuff in there now, and it's working a lot better.
That's good.
Just because I found like a lot more stuff. I've been trying to slowly get my collection organized. It's got a ton of Mardu cloning BS in it. I gotta put a Helm of the Host in there still. I'm gonna add Jaxus, but I have like all those red cards that clone stuff, and
I love that kind of build.
Boros
Those kind of
cards.
decks.
I got like Mondrak, etc.
Did you
Yeah.
silver border that Dranitha?
Oh no, it's the sleeves.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, it's how I built my entire what do you call it? My Teshar deck. They're all inner sleeves.
Oh, white border, right?
Yeah.
Because all the cards weren't in white border.
Correct.
They don't exist. Rather, is what I mean.
Yeah,
I
but
love it how it is. Growing up and playing Magic, and people were like, no, I want it in black border. If you got in a core set, people didn't want the cards. They were less expensive. Then by 7th edition, they made the foils were black border,
Oh yeah.
but made them more expensive, but they were hard to get. Then 8th edition, they were like, okay, let's try it again. 9th didn't do so well, and then they're like, screw it. 10th, they made everything black border, no
Yeah.
more white border. And now it's a thing.
I know, it's like it's so crazy to see from what it was to what it is now. Like I want, it's like the only like black border lands that I like are legit the 7th edition, but they're like literally $10 a land. It's ridiculous.
I couldn't find the sleeves for the deck because I was telling you I was looking for it earlier because I want to play with Lotus Petal, but my Lotus Petal, this one,
Oh, you
is a
can
little beat up.
Yeah, a little beat up.
So it would be marked, so I had to find a different Lotus Petal to put in the deck. And I
fuck-
couldn't find sleeves because the sleeves I was going to use for it, I have 97.
Oh damn.
here-
Yeah.
here's-
These
So,
are
like,
the planes that I'm gonna use in my Teshar deck.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna use those, and then there's also these ones.
Yep.
Because
pretty.
I
Love
think
it.
like they're just so beautiful foiled out.
Yeah.
These are about $3 a land, so it's not as bad as the 7th. It's still $3 for a freaking basic land.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm like,
Let's see, all white border.
starting to break down some decks, and I think I might just like condense everything and like start pawning stuff off.
That's what I've been doing myself. Like I threw this one together for a cheap
like,
little jank
yeah.
thing, but
Yeah.
having a billion
Um,
decks is not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, because I feel like it's gotten like gross to a point where it's like I got this precon and I played it once and now I'm done with it,
Yeah,
and
and
that's like not the point of this game to me.
like
They're
yeah, I want to keep building
"I
new
built this
stuff.
deck, it's awesome, and like who cares? Let's build something else.
And that's the thing is like at a core, a lot of the decks are very very similar. So it's like you build one, but then you're building like this one. Like this is Matisha. It's kind of Cheerios based, you know. But obviously then there's still
Right.
flubs. I really wouldn't want to build flubs because I already have this deck. So it's like they're
Yeah,
similar
so-
enough where it's not really worth investing all
Yeah.
the time and money into it.
That's
Yeah,
why I've had
I'm
fun getting
starting to look
into
at it more like, do I have a deck that's basically that already? Let me just go ahead and not build this stuff.
That's
I
why I'm
already
very
like
happy
the
with
deck that I
getting
have,
into
it
the
does.
offer because it gives it like there's still similar builds to regular EDH,
But
but
it's, yeah,
it's different. It's different enough. Like I wouldn't be able to play this as my commander, and this is pretty wild to play with.
yeah, you're not wrong.
You know?
Yeah. The reason that I like to do primarily some kind of legendary creature, even though there's better options that are not legendary creatures, is because honestly, at this point, like the only Magic I'm really playing is either here on the channel or with a couple of my buddies down the road,
Yeah, so
and they only play EDH. So like, for purposes of that, like if I want to play a Pauper Commander deck against their EDH decks, which I do sometimes, and it's very often like a 1v1 between me and one of those dudes. So it's like gotta fit the rules of EDH as well.
Yeah,
basically.
I've done that. That's, a few of my decks are like that as well, because like you want to still be able to make it easy to transition.
Yeah, just because it's like I feel like it doesn't really make sense to build a deck in paper that I'm only gonna play at max once a week for like a couple hours or something on
you're not
Twitch,
wrong.
and then it's like even then it's like I have so many options of different decks that could be. But if I'm hanging out with the boys as well, it's like yeah, we might hang out for a couple hours. Sometimes we might get together at the beginning of the day, play for like a while.
Yeah, I don't get to play often either. I'm either playing on here or I play with people on the Discord for Decked Out,
Yep.
which is Veggie Wagon and MTG Girl and what's his name, Airball. And so I don't get to play with them, but I get to play with the community that they've created, and it's been pretty good so far. And I've not had like any real like most of these Discords that I get onto. Sometimes it's usually you always have that crowd of like nothing but salt.
Yeah, like that I'm dealing with right now.
Yes, the Saltatorium.
It's so bad.
Hey,
but on this
You want to see
server,
something amazing? Look at this landless start in my land deck.
Jeez.
let's see what did I get in this one.
Our dress spells, a fog, and a bunch of ramp. No lands. It's
Johnny's
hilarious.
finishing up on someone else's stream. He'll be in here in a minute.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah. So this
Are
deck,
we going?
go ahead.
Are we going more casual?
For the most
Seems
part,
like we
yeah.
are.
I threw this together like 5 minutes ago, so.
Yeah, I mean this deck is just okay.
Yeah, mine's got lifelink. That's why I kind of figured. I wanted to try something different with like a Voltron style, but while still going against the Arabella, try to see if that balances the two out.
I've actually been tinkering with Rakis, and I want to rework it a bit, but I think it's gonna be cool when it's done.
I still have another build idea for this, but it's gonna take a little bit to get the cards. But I was thinking about doing like an all wall deck.
That'd be cool.
Right? But difficult to get at me, but she's gonna and then make her unblockable and stuff.
That would be awesome.
That would be wicked.
I'm actually working on not like a walls deck, but like a toughness matters deck myself. Pauper Commander specifically.
And then there's a few. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that makes. Is there anything common that makes walls attack or let them attack?
Not
I
to
don't
my
think
knowledge.
so.
It might be
That
a
is
charm.
a rare grade card,
So,
usually.
side note, starting in January, the Pauper Rules Committee is going to allow uncommon planeswalkers as your commander.
Yes. I
So,
want to join.
That's very cool.
so in my January, we're gonna do every Tuesday. So I'm assuming you'll be here pretty much for every single one of them, for both of you, plus like Johnny.
Yeah.
Make those. So I'm giving you the month and a half in advance to be like a heads up. It's gonna be uncommon planeswalkers are your commander, and they do have Watley, which, yeah, Narset's gonna be dirty. So I just want to see how it works.
A lot of these are dirty.
Wait, is the disgusting evil Narset in mono blue uncommon?
She is uncommon. Yeah.
How is that uncommon?
So there's, yeah, Narset's
That is-
uncommon, Saheeli's uncommon, and Watley's uncommon. Those three are going to do very, very well.
That is fucked.
I also built a Wanderer deck because there's so many. So
Yeah, I was gonna say the Wanderer is pretty strong too.
the reason why I put that together is because of all the pinging effects. I think that Saheeli would probably be one of the most common decks played when everyone has an uncommon planeswalker, because it's just gonna be a bunch of ping, 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 ping. That'll prevent all the ping damage. Dovin's pretty cool. I'm considering throwing a Dovin together.
We also got Jaya, but I don't know if she does.
Jaya, I think I would just do like a random like Goblin
Yeah,
Burn. Oh, I love the Japanese art.
Another red star deal.
Oh, it's not Oathbreaker, but I'll take it.
Yeah. So here's my heads up for you guys. We're gonna have at least 2 streams that are gonna be the uncommon planeswalkers as our commanders.
Okay.
So build 1 or 2.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go to Scryfall at some point.
Yeah, it's just easy
and
that way.
Put something together for it. Yeah. Other than the ones mentioned, I assume you're thinking like more competitive for this.
Do one competitive, one jank. In all honesty,
Yeah.
because
What,
I'm still
what are
very-
some fun-looking options? Just if you had to think of some you were glancing at off the dome.
So I've already built 4
Paper?
on my Mox field, not paper yet. So
You built 4 copies of each of the 4 in
Wait.
paper, and you blinged them out already.
in essence. I have so my Saheeli deck was basically already my third path Iconoclast deck. It was just it's just literally copy paste for the most part. My Watley I already had as a Oathbreaker deck, so I just took the pieces out of that. That one I'm gonna build in paper 100%. The
I think
Jaya,
I have that hotly just rotting in my.
It's
dining
one of
room.
those
That
command exactly.
unfortunately sucks.
Jaya, I think is just gonna be a burn-based Goblin deck, so it just be like super aggro, similar to a Gut leader deck. So I think there's that option, so you could easily convert that over. And then there's also the Wanderer, where I did like super like infect / control. I threw that one together. And I'm trying to. I want to work on more of them, just so I can get all of them thrown together. Decent ones. I considered her just for the meme.
What I'm thinking right now as one of them is I'm thinking Vraska,
Vraska, I think could be something.
because like you can make these features and stuff that are doing stuff, but then she also has the ability to kill the planeswalkers too.
Yeah,
Does
like
it make 1/1 black assassin
The
token?
parameters. Sorry, real quick. The
Yeah.
parameters. It's just uncommon, planeswalker, legendary doesn't matter, just like usual.
yeah, so they're all legendary,
Sorry,
but
there's 21 options.
But yeah, you have 21 options. Not all of them are going to be good, in all honesty. Like, Angrath, probably nothing. Davril, same thing.
Yeah, it seems awful.
Kaya, maybe. Kiora, maybe. Nahiri, no. Obnix, no. Samit, probably not. Tybalt, probably not. The ones I expect to be very, very good are going to be Watley, Narset, Saheeli, and the Wanderer are tier 1. Tier 2, I think, are going to be
sorry about that.
Ashiok. You're good. Dovin
Huh.
and Vraska. You're good, Johnny.
So Healy seems absurd.
She's going to be the best one, in my opinion.
Are we playing high power, low power, medium power?
Medium-ish.
Wanderer seems good too.
Yeah, he's playing his Tatty deck. I'm doing a thrown together Danitha, and he's trying out his Arabella deck.
Better.
Just gotta find it. Where did I put it?
Like so if I did one, I'd want to throw together an Ashiok Dream Render Mill deck and see if I could put that together in Pauper Commander.
That would work really
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I was looking at that and just like stopping your opponents from searching their library actually seems like a pretty strong effect
could
to
do
just have
something, yeah.
access to all the time because like nobody can ramp, you know,
That's it. And
and
ramping.
nobody's transmuting. Except for you. You're transmuting, but no one else is.
Then Dovin seems potentially, because it makes artifact, instant, and sorceries cost 1 less. And the best thing about all these planeswalkers is like you're never going to need to actually use the ability.
Well, he
for
makes
the
your
most part.
opponent's stuff cast 1 more,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's the reverse. Yeah. So it's
Which
like very
is,
controlling.
yeah.
Are we,
It'll be a flog for everyone else.
what's going on? They're thinking of putting the
Yeah.
planeswalkers as commanders.
So for
I'm just
January.
thinking of they
Yeah,
are
they're going. Yeah, so the month of January, the rules committee is allowing uncommon planeswalkers as your commander. So come January, I'm gonna do at least 2 of the streams are gonna be using those. So I'm gonna say if like the 4 of us do 1 very competitive one and 1 like casual, and then we'll just throw them out there.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, 'cause I said my
Yeah.
tournament is like I said, I'm probably gonna do the next tournament. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna probably
I might
allow
do
those.
Kiora for a casual one.
I think Kiora could be a fun casual. That one I think will be very good for cash.
I'm just gonna do Narset Harder Veils.
I think everyone's gonna want to do just Narset for the most part.
Straight up.
You know what
The
I'll
Healy
probably
Sublime
do is
Artificer
I'll
is
build
really
an
good
active
too.
part
Like,
of the
there's
Healy.
actually quite a few
part of it
good.
is-
That's the thing. Like, it's gonna open up a lot of doors. I think that is one of the rule
Yeah.
changes that it's actually worth keeping around. Because you would see them a lot.
Brasket, like everything seems good though. Like,
No, it doesn't. Tybalt is still unplayable.
Tibble is still Tibble.
what do you know?
Tybalt
the
is
t-
not ever good.
the-
He's never been
No,
good.
no,
one, no one loves him. He's unlovable. I'm
Not. Are you talking about the original Tybalt?
talking about
No, Rakish, the
little
uncommon
rakish
one.
instigator.
The OG's not
How's-
bad.
How's that not good though? It prevents all life gain strategies.
So there really is almost
Awful.
none in the main formats. That's why.
Mm.
That's the only reason why that one's a so-so one.
I mean, it's so-so, but it's not completely useless.
Alright, I moved over
I
to
kind of
left.
like salmon
It is.
too.
Salmon, I think, could be something because
Yeah,
she's
salmon.
cruel.
Giving haste to all
Yeah,
your
haste, yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was looking at salmon
Helping,
as well.
helping something is not bad. The scry is amazingly helpful.
Teo would be
The
good
water
if he was in.
preventing all the stuff seems like the perfect counter.
If
to
Teo had
Healy
another color,
injects.
100%.
If Teo had the ability to assign toughness as damage, it would be perfectly playable.
Well, that's what Watley does.
Yeah.
I feel like just hexproof, and then you can
Yeah.
make walls just is pretty.
Just do
garbage.
walls.deck.
Yeah.
Well, I like as my main. I'm thinking as my
Or your
main
opponent's death.
is Davril. Because mono black
just-
just discard everything.
I just don't know how it's gonna be, how Daffy would do. That's the thing. Like, yeah, there's a lot of discard spells, and it
You'd
can
have to
do.
make all your opponent's discard so many cards.
That's the thing. It's like, when
You're
does
gonna
it
have to
equal
account for
out?
that.
You know.
Because there's all the cards like I think it's like Mind Flail. I think a Flare or something. It's like one black, one other, and each player exiles 3 cards from their hand, and things like that.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to make all your opponents discard so many cards. that they
It
have
could be a
one or
decent
less
mono
cards
black
in
control
their hand,
deck.
like,
It's something I want to try.
things worth of time, and then I don't know.
Also, when
You have,
drink
you have to have
the-
something more than just him to
Yeah.
knock your opponents down. But you could be,
Well,
it could be like a
it's
thing where
not
you're
always
whittling your
to have
hands
some
down.
sort of Gary
and so, like,
shenanigan.
Exactly.
Gary
yeah, you'd
would
have to
be-
do Gary stuff for sure.
That's your end game is Gary shenanigans, of course.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my 7.
Chandra Novice Pyromancer
It
actually
looks okay
I
too,
would
yeah.
do for mono red. It's pretty fun.
What's my hand?
Gaia, of course, is awesome.
I'm not keeping this.
Oh, Nyx looks good too. Like actually.
See, I'm saying, like, once you start looking into them, you're like, wait a minute, these could actually be
I
something.
knew they were.
Like,
I
we
knew
always
they were
knew
good.
they were.
Dale is like we're the kind of the redheaded stepchild because they weren't powerful enough
Yeah.
as the higher rarity ones, but
No, I think that, like I said, my personal opinion is I don't think that people are going to like really abuse planeswalkers when they're illegal. Again,
I mean
The whole, like,
it's
regulation.
it's PDH. How bad can
exactly,
you
and
do
that's what it
something?
comes into play. So I think there's no reason for them to get rid of these afterwards. It's not confusing to use them. They're like a creature. Their toughness is whatever the loyalty is. There you go.
It's
And-
interesting.
and literally the only-
how there's only a handful available at this rarity, and by a handful, I actually just mean one that has plus abilities or even multiple abilities,
Correct.
which is Chandra. And I think I just sold myself that I want to build Chandra.
Fair enough. Because there's
Isn't
a
there
lot of.
a-
Mono red elementals.
Let me see.
And one of my seconds. Oh yeah, we don't do.
I just scryfalled for uncommon. It looks like there's only 21 uncommon.
Yeah,
planeswalkers.
there's only 20.
Yeah, so it's not that many. Rarity, common.
But you plusser and buff your elementals. You -1 to add a couple red mana.
Elementals are good at common.
Add some stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good red elementals.
There are
so-
78 red elementals.
Oh yeah. So all right. So check it out. We got Chandra. We got 78 red elementals. We got every red ritual. We got Lotus Petal. then we just fill the
99
rest
red
in with
elementals.
There's the elemental that
Fill the rest with
that
now.
rituals.
There you go.
Yeah, there's the ritual one.
Yeah. Hey, 6
Yeah, and there's a
good.
ritual elemental too.
So much stuff.
That deck would slap. every time that you got enough lands to
Oh.
be able to do
I'll test
anything,
it
which
against
would
my
be like
Fear
1
of
out of
Burning
3.
deck.
Oh yeah.
Speaking
You know
yeah.
what?
Yep. Oh,
Now,
yeah.
Watley looks pretty fun.
This is dumb. I'll keep it.
Oh, definitely.
I've
build
seen that
Watley.
actually play something like that, and that's actually not bad. There's one where it's when it deals damage and when it's dealt damage, it makes a 3/3 whatchamacallit. It
Oh, the Rage, yeah.
yeah the enrage is not a bad ability.
But for this, it's
Yeah,
like
why
I'll
isn't
attack
there
you.
more enrage stuff?
I'll attack you. You block it. I'm gonna deal 3 to you and then 3 to another creature because of Fear of Burning Alive.
Yeah, and then it just instantly just keeps. I love the Fear Burning
You
Alive
know-
is such a cool deck.
You know what's crazy though is that like proliferate
Six
stuff
cards,
becomes a
only
lot better with these planeswalkers.
Also very
because you
true.
don't have another way to really like add counters onto most of them, right?
True.
So like
Unless you're
proliferate
playing-
actually becomes really good.
And there's a reasonable. I'm gonna look up if there's anything.
How am I getting 1-landers and no landers?
These all look fun. Like all of them look fun.
Well,
Yeah,
I like
they
it.
do.
It's a new building outlet.
Yeah, right. Just adds a lot of new
So
possibilities to the
proliferate-
format.
There's a couple of them, but it's mainly blue, black, green.
So blue black, you do the one that you draw a card and gives everyone a poison counter.
Yep.
There's
100%.
the black one that deals 2 life to everyone, gives them a poison counter. Right, then you start proliferating. So you play like you said, you play the Ashiok. I was thinking about Ashiok too.
I think if you do
Ashiok was
Ashiok,
awesome, and I
Mill,
already have
Infect with
Black
proliferate could be like just straight
Yeah.
dirty.
I think Vraska would be really
But
cool.
also Vraska, this because also this black and green, there's a reasonable amount of proliferate too. Like there's the Urban Daggertooth, when it's dealt damage, it proliferates, so you just keep poking that with damage like mini fight spells.
And then again, Samut as well. Just Samut like having
Kinda wanna
creatures
put that
hasty.
Vraska
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super aggro.
Not only that, once you get the Salmon out, any mana dorks become useful right away too.
Also,
Like, it's
very
pretty
valid.
cool.
Yep. Yeah. Samut looks very strong.
I am good to keep with this mess.
Yeah, I got mine.
I feel like Obnixilis, the Hate Twisted, is like
Very
that's a
good.
very powerful ability, but he's just a little too expensive. But maybe he could be cool.
No,
for, like,
but you have to
tackle.
keep it. You have to keep in mind for Pauper EDH, like turn 5 is where like combo decks might be starting to win the game, and
Yeah.
that -2 is huge
And that's
because
yeah.
you can destroy
Like,
the
it
you can
blow
sort of
up
destroy the
the
combo
black
piece.
correct.
Because you always have to in PDH, you always have to have a combo piece out, right? Like if you're gonna try to go off that fast, you have to have a combo piece out because you don't have enough mana to do it.
Which one is it? Obnixilis Switch?
Obnixilis, the Hate
Hate
Twisted.
Twisted.
yeah.
Oh, mono black. Okay, whenever he draws a card, deals 1 damage to that player. That's actually pretty strong too, because look at how many people like to make their deck draw cards from alternate sources,
Yeah.
right?
There's also a decent amount of cards that a target player draws 2 cards versus 2 life, so you could
And destroying the biggest things.
yeah.
Yeah, you could
Uh,
like sign in blood somebody to have them lose 2 life, then they draw 2 and take 2 damage.
Yeah. So 2
then he
mana
can
literally gives
blow
you
up.
yeah.
You blow up their creature, and then make them draw 2 and take 2 more damage. That's like 6 damage with a couple of plays.
Kiora seems really, really strong too.
I think I'm
Which one?
good to go for this
Kiora,
game.
Behemoth
Am I
Beckman.
going first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was looking at Kiora. She looks really fun for untapped shenanigans, and you
Yep.
play like a bunch of creatures that have Teleport Raider, obviously.
I'll play
Yeah,
Lily
no.
Splash, but I'll just replace her with Kiora.
I think that's an like. There's like a lot of these complaints.
Probably
Like,
an
you can just take a deck and just switch it over and do a little bit of tweaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? What goes on?
I think I absolutely don't know which one I want to build because I'm so excited about so many different ones of them.
That's fair. I mean, even Huatley would be a lot of fun because
We got a month and a half to
Probably
work
looks-
on it.
Yeah, you got a month and a half.
I do.
Not like it's the busiest time of year for people. but
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
you could even do like Angrath Minotaur Tribal just for shits and
I'm
giggles,
probably
like,
gonna do it just for the jank of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like
My
there's
focus
so
for
many
like
of
the
them.
next like month basically is learning and perfecting bass lines for my friend's metal album that he's had me sign on for. So
They
And
mix it
that's
down.
just like
Wait,
one
don't
of
worry.
like 15 things
Yeah, it's add to the list. You got this.
that I gotta do. So, you know,
Break it. I'm good whenever you're ready, Dredge.
Okay, I'm good.
let's play some
Yeah.
Magic. It's
I'm playing some good Magic. Trying out the. What's it?
I thought we were playing Pokemon. Shit.
Pokemon.
These are baseball cards. I don't know what you guys are doing. That's where the magic is.
I'll play. I mean, at some point we're going to be able to play Mickey Mantle into,
Yeah, I
Wayne
know.
Gretzky.
I know, it's just.
We're gonna play a
Traveler.
Babe Ruth into.
Wait till Universes Beyond
Rare-
becomes like baseball.
Yeah, seriously.
I met.
You're good, Johnny.
Yes.
Oh,
you
that's
too.
cool.
Drop return. I'm going to make everybody hate me now. So I'm going to do a swamp into Dark Ritual
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
cool, you want.
into Commander Sphere and tap the Commander Sphere for a Beamtown Beatstick.
Well,
See,
then.
that's the other thing too. Like Johnny plays this deck like 99% of the time, right? So it's like the more times you play the deck, the more likely you are to eventually have a busted turn one. Like
Yeah, exactly. Like, how many times have I been like,
that's selling me on the
Swamp
concept
Go?
of like I don't need it. All these decks, like this is
pass the turn?
yeah.
Every game's slightly different, right? Like,
No, they're
It's-
all the same.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
all-
also.
every
play-
every game's the same.
I'm gonna play
When you stack your deck like this, they're all the same.
Yep.
Oh, well, no, every game's the same because they're all magic cards. Come on, guys, use your brain.
Wow.
Yeah, get it?
Magic. I think you're good, Dredge.
Correct, Chris. I just
Oh, it's
forced.
my
it.
turn already. Ooh, that was fun. Okay, I will then
I'm
play
sorry.
a mountain, and I'll play my commander. And oh, the host has something that can block.
Oh, I have a 1-2. Bring it on.
1/2. Johnny, what is that? That's not a
I have a
creature,
Llanowar.
right?
It's an equipment.
Then you're
This
going to
is
get hit with
Llanowar
a
Elves.
doomed traveler for 1,
Wait. For one, done.
and then I'll say
One
go.
and done. One and done.
I am going to tap 2, and I'm gonna disenchant the Beamtown.
Wow.
Yeah. You just
Wow.
Yep.
Just
Alrighty
disenchant
then.
And I'm gonna poke you for 1.
an
Alrighty then.
entire town.
Yep. Bring it on.
You just ruined your town.
Pass
dude.
turn.
Ruined my day. Wow.
Take your town.
Drop return.
down
I
to
will
the
play
beach.
this mountain. I'll tap 2 for Colleen. Treasure. I'll pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna untap literally nothing and draw this magic card. Let's play an island because it has flavor text, and then I'm gonna tap 2 for a coiling oracle. And that ETB is I'm gonna reveal the top card of my library. Blue player, is this okay? Yes, it is. Thank you, blue player. It's a land card put on the
You only won
battlefield.
that, huh?
Otherwise, put that card into your hand. If you have a Maya Elder, it is
Not
not a
like
land.
that, yourself
I'll
in the
give it
back.
to my hand.
He thanked the blue player. He's the only blue player.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
go. Untap. Draw. Play this here. And I'm going to play an Argavian Cavalier.
Ooh,
When it comes into
fancy.
play, I get a 1/1 white soldier.
What?
And a fierce guardianship that. Also, I'm gonna block off the can because I'm not being paid for this. But name of this drink does have the word blue in it.
All right.
It is blue flavored.
Is it
So-
really say just blue?
Before you
It's
move to
called,
combat.
blue.
Oh, no, never mind. You're good.
What is that? Is that a token of a 1/1 or something?
This is a clue token.
Clue token. Okay, I'm going to attack you then. Chris.
Raging Clue.
Yep.
So, first attack, everyone's going to take 4, and I'll gain 4.
And then I'll take 2. 1.
Do you say 40 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just you though, unfortunately.
Is that 4 damage?
4 damage, yes.
Yeah.
And then I say go.
Thing. This is a life gain deck.
I'm gonna play Danitha. 2/2 first strike, vigilance, lifelink. Artifact.
Danny boy.
Auras and enchantments cost 1 less. I'm gonna pass after that though.
On tap. Draw for turn. Oh, there's some stuff. Play the Swampity Swamp. Tap the foil swamps. For a Halo Scarab. Yeah, well, that's a Quelling Oracle, right? What the hell is that? The 1/1? Well, it does not matter. So I will just go ahead and pass the turn.
I'm sorry. Hold on. My friend's longtime dog passed away, and I'm just texting him real quick here.
There's no worry.
I think this discard deck is actually going to be kind of a cool thing. Because there's stuff like Nat Miser. Each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 1.
There's a reasonable amount of discard.
Okay.
I've built so many Arabella decks, it's a problem. I think I'm up to like 5.
You should build 69 of them.
Seems
Nice.
like reasonable.
Fucking
Okay,
Magic
we should
Online.
Just go nice back and forth for the next like 2 hours, and then just end the stream.
Magic the Gathering Online, the Moto Blue Sky account, hit their 69th post,
Oh,
but they put like a huzzah a gif with it, and I put, I'm super disappointed you didn't put a nice gif. And, and they messaged me back like a Dwayne from The Office gif, so I messaged them back a fucking Jim from The Office.
fucking fantastic.
It was so great.
Sorry, I don't know. Forest. Guess this isn't really going how I was planning on it to go. Let's do for now. Well, excuse you. It was me.
Yes.
I'm gonna end up return from the wilds. I will get an island. I'll make a
White Soldier. There we go. I counted. I have close to 2,000 tokens.
That's
It's a couple.
that's probably around the amount you need to play this game.
Which
Or you
is
could just buy
ridiculous.
infinite tokens.
Now in
Do
color
I make a food
combinations.
token or a human? I think we're gonna go visit Egra and get a food token out of here. This is Egra, I think. I get a food token and an island, and I'm gonna cry and pass my turn.
Okay.
No,
No,
softly
no,
sob
no,
into
no,
my
no.
pillow.
Yes, I said I was gonna cry.
No need to.
Already
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. You do it. There's a food token.
You-
Shiny. Yay.
Actually,
Rude boys don't cry, didn't you know?
Cry.
I will pay 1, 2. Yes, I will play Tormenting Voice. Starting.
Oh,
Helpful. Pay 2. I'll play a Marble Diamond.
Marble.
What do we have in front of us? We have First Striking,
I do. First strike Vigi life.
and then we have
A 1/2.
1, 2.
I
And then a
would,
1.
in fact, double block. What's her face? So
don't worry, that's not gonna be fun. Before you move to combat, let
Yes.
me know, Dredge.
I'm going to combat.
I'm gonna braid Arabella.
A Braid?
Yeah.
Destroy it, deal 3 damage.
Destroy target artifact.
because you never know.
You always know. That's not, you always play the safe route.
Okay. I will attack with
Johnny.
Argarvian Cavalier to Johnny. And at the creature attacks, I may tap an untapped non-attacking creature, so I'll tap the token and make this a 3/3.
Nice.
I'll take 3. 1, 2, 3.
The knight was upset to see the doll die.
Ooh.
I will pass.
I'm gonna draw. I tap 2, put a Spirit Devotion on Danitha. +1/+1 on lifelink, then I make a 1/1. My 1/1 is gonna be a Glen.
Man, where are my Plaguerats when I need them?
And then 1 for Cartouche of Solidarity. It makes another 1/1. That's gonna be Negan. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing at Dredge for a total of 4.
4 is just a 4/4, no abilities.
Lifelink first strike Vig. No trample.
I will block and get a 1/1 white speed.
I will gain 4.
Is this spirit? This spirit doesn't fly, so
I will pass turn.
these are birds.
Alright. Untappity tap.
All my spirits fly.
Draw for turn.
That doesn't fly.
Ooh. Ooh.
I should probably not fly.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I know, right? Piece of candy. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to use this piece of candy. I want to save it for another time.
No flying.
Hmm. I will move to combat. I'll swing both of these at Dredge. It's a 1/2 and a 2/1.
1, 2, and a 2/1. The 2/1 have first strike.
Nope.
I will block with my token.
Dope.
And
You'll
then
take one.
take one. That's command.
It is. I don't know if that'll be relevant, but
I don't
maybe
know,
it will.
it's one of those, you never know.
And then I'll just pass the turn.
Okay, I was in my phone chatting with my buddy here a bit, but did I miss anything crucial? Should I be at like
No,
-2
not really.
life? Okay.
You could if you want to, though.
I mean, nobody's stopping
hand
you
effect,
from
correct.
spending your 26 life on something.
Can't do it through legal game action.
Life is
so
a resource.
if only I could spend it. Well, Chiefy Chief. Let's see. This is a forest, and this is a eureka moment.
Aha!
I am going to draw 2 cards, and I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. Let's do that. Draw card. No freaking way.
Was it a land?
Not only was it a land, and not only do I already have lands in my hand, but that I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. It doesn't say tapped. I am going to use this with my Evolving Wilds. I am going to go get myself an island. So you're certainly tapped here. Well, what an exciting turn that was. Goodbye, turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to put a land into play. That's
Well, yeah.
the thing.
And that land is getting me out of the land.
I'm going to put a land in play too.
You should.
1, 2, 3.
It's a pretty good
4.
time.
I'll play my commander.
Oh, hey, Arabella.
Hey, somebody
and-
blew up Arabella.
Yeah, already.
I mean, oh no.
And I'll do it again.
If it weren't for those.
Dun, dun.
And I'd do it again if it wasn't for those pesky kids.
Well, these pesky kids are just going to sit here and relax at the moment. I'll say go.
Alright, let's draw. I'm gonna just crack the clue and draw a card. I will. I'm gonna swing at hip for 4.
On the ground?
On the ground. 4/4 first strike Vig life.
Your commander?
It's the commander.
You said first strike, not double strike, right?
Correct.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block with my face.
Got it. I gain 4. I pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to exile this Halo Scarab from my graveyard to make another treasure. So I now have 2 treasures. No, untap. And draw for turn. Not what I was hoping for. Play a Swamp's Land for turn. Oh, I don't want to do that. I feel like I should give it one more turn before I do that. So I'll just go ahead and pass.
Sneaky.
Chris, how effective do you think a Rakdos complete control deck would be? Like literally every semi board wipe, every like removal, like just 1-for-1 everything, and then as an end result you put in like first day of class combo or something.
I semi tried that with the hell was the name? I had a Rakdos, I can't remember what its name was. It's reasonable. It's just you gotta really knowing when to remove certain things, X, Y, and Z, which you learn over time. I think it's decent. Again, when it comes to control, if you're trying to be competitive, maybe not, but it is getting a lot better more recently with a lot more things.
Well, I was just thinking, like, how many aggro decks are there?
Yeah, you're good. Hip.
You're good, yeah.
Yeah, aggro. There's like a couple. Arabella slowly getting into it, and then there's like gut decks. That's really all
it just seems like there's a lot of
this
aggro decks.
turn, because I'm gonna do some stuff. All right. First of all, I'm going to tap 5 here. Okay. I got 3 green, 2 blue. I'll play a Simic Growth Chamber, Foil Borderless Purple Masters, bouncing this forest to my hand that doesn't even have flavor text, so who cares? And then with my 5 mana floating, I'm gonna play Peregrine Drake.
Ooh, nice.
Does that resolve blue player? Yes, it does. Okay, thank you, blue player. I'm gonna untap lands. Now I have 6 mana, so I'm untapping a little bit more. And now tap 1, 2, 3. There. I'm gonna float that 3 actually. We'll do 1, 2, 3 there. So now I have 3 blue, 3 green. Let's do all the green on a Yavimaya Elder. I'm going to use the blue on Ghostly Flicker. I'm going to blink Coiling Oracle and Peregrine Drake.
Oh, that seems pretty good.
I have a response. You can go first. You have priority.
No, I don't. You have priority.
Touche. I do actually. So I'm going to
Don't mana tide it.
tap for 1, and I'm going to Benevolent Blessing your Peregrine Drake, naming Pro Blue. So it can't be targeted with blue spells.
Would it still hit the Coiling Oracle?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey man, I was gonna play more stuff. Like,
When you presented Drake with the flicker, you know what's going to come.
You know what's gonna happen
Oh.
when you do that shit.
a white interaction.
Yeah, check that one out. I learned that I could do that when I played my Teshar deck in a competitive tournament. They go, you know, you could have done this. I go, damn it, you were right.
Damn it!
And I would have won if I knew that did that.
And I would
If
have
it
won
weren't
if
for
it
those
wasn't for those
meddling
meddling
kids.
kids.
Just remember those meddling.
I keep telling those kids to get off my lawn.
Every damn
I would-
day.
Other stuff I was gonna do was like pretty low impact anyway, so it's actually fine. But I just thought it'd be a really funny and off the dome, off the chain turn. Anyway, I'm gonna reveal the top card of my library because Coiling Oracle still got blinked and
Pew, pew,
the land
pew.
card. It is not. It is Moment's Peace. Windmill Slam into my hand. And in light of what just happened, I'm gonna pass and do nothing because all my creatures kind of suck.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna cast Raise the Alarm and put 2 soldiers into play.
Oh, good one.
Don't raise
That's
the
okay.
alarm. It's fine.
Nothing. You're the only blue player, so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
You say it's fine.
If I had a
you're-
counter spell, I probably would have countered.
The Benny. yeah.
A Benny.
Yeah. Benny blesses.
Benny and the Jets.
I'm gonna pay 5. And I'm gonna play Night's Watch and put 2/2/2 Knights into play.
Oh, good
With
one.
Knights.
Just making them kind of thingies.
Somebody's asking for Arabella to go to the graveyard again.
Yep.
I don't think I have a second Night on hand, so I'm just gonna put 5. I'm then gonna tap 1 red, and I'm gonna play Kadotha Rebirth, stacking my marble die,
Oh, nice.
putting 3 goblins into play.
Yep.
I'm gonna declare an attack.
I'm gonna deadly derision your commander.
Which just kills it.
Kills it, destroy target creature. Or
Yeah.
planeswalker. Create a
Okay.
treasure token.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
play-
some reason, people are not a big fan of your commander there.
Because we know that's so good.
I saw a lot of it in the tournament. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
Johnny, especially right now.
In this tournament and the last one, it was a lot. And I'm like,
Played my Pauper Commander Arbaz deck against my friends playing their EDH decks once, and every time I tried to play Arbaz, they just countered it or blew it up immediately
Yeah.
before I could do anything.
I will.
And I was like, guys, it's a Pauper Commander deck. I just paid like 9 mana for Arbaz. Like, are you serious? And they were like, yes.
I'm still in attack
Yeah.
mode. So I will attack Johnny with the Cavalier. And I will tap one of my knights, give it +2/+2.
I will block with my commander, send her to the command zone.
She's in the zone.
And that will be the end of that turn.
Alright, I'm gonna untap and draw. Be nice if I got a land or something. 3-bit inspector, make a clue. I'm just gonna crack the clue right away. This is over there. So that's that. There's a silly amount of those over there. 6 total. That does that. I won't have to pass.
At your end step, I'm going to crack my commander's for to draw a card. So now I have 1 card in hand, and that's not fun. I'll untap. Draw for turn. That's unexpected. Ha 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 ha. 1, 2, 3, 4. We
All
will
is bad.
just. It was bad. It's unexpectedly bad.
Is it unexpected windfall?
Sure is. And I don't have another red because I just sacked it to draw the card.
Is it really?
Wow. You know how to call them.
Well, I'm really bad with my dad jokes.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I know where he's going with this.
My latest deck is an otter deck with Alania as the commander, and I called it "You Otter Know"
Which is
by Alania
fantastic.
Morissette. So like,
Thing.
it's the exact
Oh,
same type of humor. Exact same.
Good humor.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Just
and,
the most on the nose possible.
yeah. So when she enters the battlefield, I'll get another treasure. I'm at 5, I think. So I'll pass the turn after that.
Alrighty.
I
I
think
believe
that's
that
right.
makes it me.
Yeah. So
Let's
there's
make
one,
with the untapping.
1, 2,
Draw
1,
magic
2,
card.
3, 4. Oh, I should be at 4. Sorry, I ticked up twice back. So.
Alright, I'm gonna play a forest.
Forest.
I'm gonna tap green, blue, and another green. I'm gonna attempt to cast Tatiova.
Tatty batty.
Move this blue down
Is
here.
the blue player going to be okay with that?
The blue player is gonna be okay with that.
Alright, then we're all
but
set then.
I feel
any
like that's
mana
hacks.
ties?
That's
Anyone
hacked.
want to play a mana tie?
I don't remember if I put the tithe in this deck actually.
I mean, I have mana, but like you could play it if you want.
I would just let it resolve because it's hilarious.
Correct.
Seems like it's like we're off the races here. We're rocking. All right. So now I'll tap another blue and another green. I'm gonna play one of my favorite cards in all of Magic. This one's not foil, but that's okay. I'm gonna play Growth Spiral. I'll draw a card. I may put a land
That
card. from
is
my hand.
legit a very good card. I love that one.
So good. Love this card. I love Explore. Love this card. Both great. For some reason, though, putting a land onto the battlefield as a resolution of the spell just feels slightly better.
Yeah.
Can't explain it really. Oh my god. Excuse me. I'm a monster. All right. 2, 3. I think 7. I think we make that forest a flying 3/3.
Oh,
Pace.
snap. And I don't fly.
I have 7 or more lands, which is a lot of schmlands. And you do be looking like you have a lot of life, Chris. So I think I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
And you have no reach.
No reach on the ground.
I'm gonna swing a Peregrine Drake at your face.
I'll just take the 2.
2.
Put
I'll
him
pass
on.
my turn.
Okay, I will untap. Draw.
This is much better than Displaced Dinosaurs, I have to say.
Well, that deck was more so for the memes.
Pay
Yeah, but I
3.
mean, I did win games with it.
You did
which made it
several games, yeah.
funny.
Commander Sphere. You know what? It's a good card, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Honor of the God Pharaoh. In addition to cast this spell, I have to discard a card. I can discard Errand of Duty, which would have created a 1/1 knight with banding.
Duty.
Letting
Dude.
Just gonna say the same thing immediately.
and a mass
Funny.
one. All of it. Pay for land.
I love that show.
I will sack the land to the mountain. And I think my greatest offense is a good defense at the moment.
I think the
Especially
dog.
if someone's having those 3/3.
I'm gonna do a quick BRB. If you hit me, I'm gonna block, obviously, little dude.
Well, since we have a moment. how about that local sports team?
The Leafs lost to the Senators.
You know, I heard tale of this sports thing once, but the archaeologists never got back to the basketball team about what a touchdown was, I don't think. I think they're going to swim a few laps while I try to figure out,
Sports ball.
yeah, how it works.
You do that sports ball thing.
There's mention of a Blurns at some point.
Burns ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that entails.
I'm back.
You Habs fan, Dredge?
I used to be an Oilers fan a long time ago, but then they traded my favorite player from the team.
Who's your favorite player?
At the time it was Gretzky.
That's fair. That's fair.
That one's fair.
It's my age, what it is.
A lot of people were very upset about that trade.
Yeah.
Like super
I didn't
upset.
understand it either. I was a young kid, right? So.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't understand it, and I was like, stupid sport, whatever. And I never really got back into it. Like, I don't mind going to watch it, right? But
I felt the same way. Like I used to be a Leafs fan when I was a kid, and they traded away all the players I liked, and I'm like, this is dumb. Why am I a Leafs fan for being the sake of being a Leafs fan?
yeah, that's it.
And so I stopped, and I was like, oh, the Quebec Nordiques look awesome, and then they moved. And then so I was like, well, I might as well just cheer for the Avalanche, and then they won 2 cups.
Go ahead, Chris.
And then I stopped watching hockey, and then I saw Ovechkin highlights in his rookie year, and I was just hooked. That dude's like incredible.
Literally not kidding. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing over back at you, Dredge.
Swing at me? I didn't swing at you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I'm gonna swing back over to you.
It's just a walker.
It's on the ground. It's a 4/4 first like Fidge.
I'll let the army take it.
Here, I'll gain 4.
That's why you have an army, right?
Yeah, ready to go.
Chris is just sitting there thinking about some time you swung at him in some other game, and
Yeah.
he's like, it's time we return the favor.
It's time we
Well,
retaliate.
like, I need literally one more land that I can just do something. But like,
Not really based on anything that has anything to do with the
I'm passing
current
now.
Untap. Draw. Return. God damn, I
I'm
don't
gonna
need any
join you with
more
that flying. Hit.
Um,
I'm gonna join you for that fly. After that attack,
Yeah.
I just
I'm gonna tap 2 for
I
Gilded
might
Pinions.
cry.
I'll make a treasure. I'm gonna have to use one of my treasures, but then I'm gonna go up 2. So use one of my treasures, tap those. I'm gonna unexpected windfall, discarding you've been caught stealing, and I'll go up 2 treasures and draw 2 cards.
thought it was an unexpected windfall. You got caught stealing.
And there's some stuff I can do. And then I'm gonna crack these 6 treasures
Oh snap!
and play the swamp for a Skyclave Sentinel kicked.
Oh yeah.
And if that resolves, it will enter with 6 plus 2 1/1 counters on it, so 8 1/1 counters.
Damn, it's a big
And it'll
bird.
be a 10/11 flyer. And then I'll pass my turn.
That's a big bird.
You say 10, 11 flyer. I say
And-
Alan.
11 flyer, he says. All right, so
You got to the payoff finally.
I think just for no particular reason, I'm just gonna at your end step there. I pay 2, and I'm gonna sack Yavimaya Elder here.
Let's see if we can
That
find the
seems
second
good.
one.
Seems
Put a
good.
couple of basics. So I'm gonna draw a card. Wait, I have a question. Do I draw the card first, or do I get the 2 lands? I don't play a lot of Yavimaya Elder.
What is it?
That's
right?
my elder. You tap, you
So I
sack.
pay 2, I sack him to draw a card, but then does the trigger of the death trigger go on top?
You get the 2 lands first, then
And
draw.
then you draw, yeah.
Okay, it does. Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, it's important that way because
Basic. It affects what you draw.
yeah.
And it's also just straight up better.
Oh, here's one of my better soldiers. And here's one of my better goblins.
Forest.
Oh, there's my zombie army. Okay, good.
It was here all along.
I don't have all of the cards in there, but I sorted out a set recently, and it's like even in the order of the numbers as well. I could just like flip through it now to find a card I need. It's not a complete set, unfortunately. None of them are going to be complete. It is nice to have it be more organized. It'll save me a lot of time. Once I comb through everything, just do a little bit when I'm bored. I need a break.
That's what it is. Yeah, I do the same thing.
I have so much painting to do that I have like a giant stack of magic cards that need to be sorted, and I'm like, oh, I should get to that, and then I'm like, but I got commissioned to paint some stuff for my friend, so I've been like
nice.
chipping away at that, and like fucking, it's taking forever. Like I need to get these cards. And I just got all the cards from the freaking Foundations pre-release, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I have so much
Yeah,
to
I
go
didn't even
through.
do that.
Oh, so
But
it's
I-
such a good format. It is so
I've
much
heard
fun.
nothing but fantastics about it.
Oh, it is so much fun. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm getting burnt out, man. It's too many sets.
I agree.
That
Yeah.
does look super fun, though.
I think that was the issue with a lot of people. From what I hear, though, most of the people, everybody who did the pre-release was raving about it, but there weren't a lot of people in the pre-releases.
I'm going to play this island.
Hopefully, draft
And this
picks up.
forest is going to
It's
turn
fantastic.
into a 3/3 hasty land flyer.
Aste.
Haste land flyer. I'm going to tap 2 islands and a Simic growth chamber. I'm going to play Ranger's Path.
Oh, you ramping like a mother.
What's that do?
And
More ramp.
there's only like 30 plus pieces of ramp in here. It's not really like it's a landfall
No
ramp
big deal.
deck or something. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get 2 forest cards. Yeah, eventually. Just find them.
Why do you guys all have so much life? Jeez.
Arabella did hit once.
Yeah, she
And
hit
he-
a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's gonna come in tapped anyway. I could grab that.
Yeah, there's a couple of cards in this deck that I was surprised that were printed at common, like the Errand of Duty.
And
Do.
Alright, I'm gonna get this forest, and I'm gonna get Rimewood Falls, which is also a forest. Taps for blue also.
But it's covered in snow. How do you know it's a forest?
You know, there's a local guy who's like really tall. He's got a couple of horns. He's white. He's kind of a shaggy looking fella. And he just kind of grunts, but like you get the gist of what he's saying. And some people would describe him as abominable.
Milk. You found him?
Dad.
And anyway, yeah, he told me that it was a forest and an island. You know, because I couldn't tell with all the snow, but he's like used to that stuff. So
He was here for me finally.
yeah, he knew what was going on.
Yeah, listen.
It's also floating around on my desk somewhere, waiting to turn into a commander deck, which he's been doing for a long time. Anyway, 2 lands just entered the battlefield, so
That means
for some reason I'm gonna get 2 hasty 3/3 land flyers. Did I play a land already?
I believe so.
I think I did. There's enough land. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing. Do you have any flyers or reach, Chris?
No. Swing house. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just swing 2 Peregrine
Just the
Drake
2. Come on. Kill
at
me.
you. No, I'm gonna hit you for 2 because there's a 10-11 flyer over there on Johnny's board that he doesn't necessarily have a reason to not swing at me. So, and then I'm gonna pass.
Untap. Draw.
When we were talking about decks earlier and like similarities between decks and stuff, this deck is actually kind of like a hyper focus on a microcosm of an EDH deck I have of AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait, where I just ramp to a hilarious degree. But eventually I do get Tatiova out because she haste enables, and then I just swing with tons of lands, but instead of being 3/3s, they're like
Goblin Wardrobe.
Yeah, it gets huge.
20 plus.
I'm not seeing the war
Basically,
drums.
all my creatures have menace.
You got a lot of creatures there. Are those all 1/1s?
The ones in the bottom row are all 2/2s. These have 2/2 in vigilance. This is a 2/2 that has enlist. And I
One's
have
up
3
top.
white 1/1s and 3 red 1/1s.
Oh, yeah, that's a wicked old art.
And they all have menace now. I don't want to. Well, I guess I'll put this out for a blocker. Golden Glow Moth, the 0/1 with flying. Whenever it blocks, I gain full
Oh,
life.
such a good card. I love that one.
And
Shadowmoor and Eventide block.
tap 2. We're gonna play a Goblin Instigator. Get another Goblin. Wish I had my commander out.
Yeah, then she would do a lot of damage.
I will say go. I think I know I'm not the only threat at the board.
Gotta land. Okay, so much land on the field. Okay, I'm gonna do tap 4. I take 10 from that. The Menache's there. I think I have to do it this way. I'm gonna do Stonehorde Dignitary, targeting hip. You
Okay.
skip your next combat.
Okay.
Because I think I can take enough from the other ones. Because they're on the ground. And that one flyers. I will pass, though, after that. I don't know why I want to.
Alright. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Play its Great Furnace as a land for turn. I will move to combat. I believe I have picked on Dredge quite a bit so far. He's got a giant board state though, but his commander's not out, which is awesome.
I
And
wonder why.
exactly. So I'll swing it Chris.
Alright, I will take, what, 10 total, right?
10, yeah.
I'll take the 10, go to 23.
Alright, and I will tap 2 to put the Gilded Pinions on Klein, just as a blocker. Then I will pass my turn.
Your end step, I'm just gonna tap a couple of my forest flyer guys, and I'm gonna crack this food token and gain 3 life. Just toss it over there. Cool. Now we make with the untapping.
We make with the untapping,
The upkeeping and the drawing.
the leaving.
The Hoyen thing, Glaven. Okay. I've been watching a lot of Simpsons. Alright, let's do Do a sim growth chamber. Have an island. And a forest. And an island. And let's kick this grow from the ashes. So, I search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, shuffle my library. If the spell is kicked, instead search your library for 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, shuffle your library. Let's get whatever the first 2 basic, well, other than that one, the first 2 basics I see are island and kind of hoping it would be a forest, so I'm gonna just keep going until I see a forest. Somewhere, okay. We're gonna get a forest, an island. And we'll have both the forest and the island become a hasty flying 3/3s. I'll play my land for turn, which is a forest, which is going to become a hasty flying 3/3.
This is where I would normally say I want to be friends with the dinos, but the dinos aren't.
Well, we
here.
can't attack right now though, so
I can't attack right now. It's true.
so thank the land that I hit that button.
I'm going to tap 3 flying forest creatures. And this island flying forest creature. I'm going to play Deep Analysis. I'm going to target myself to draw 2 cards. I know, sorry I didn't target you. Blow it out your ass.
Don't let it happen again.
Damn it.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Call Me Heart Expedition using Rimewood Falls and this island over here. If you're not familiar, whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I may put a quest counter on it, remove 3 quest counters from it, and sacrifice it to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle the library. And I can't go to combat because I've been robbed of my combat steps, so I'm just gonna pass.
Okay, untap.
3 cards in hand.
The Evolving Wilds packet. Wait.
Shit, I forgot to take this. Oh well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast by commander.
Here she comes.
Here she comes now, sing Monet, Monet.
I'm glad I made that food token
Save
instead of
the day.
1/1.
And 1, 2. I guess I will keep my horde up and say go.
Untap,
Good.
draw.
Some scary
Tap
colors up.
2 for an arcane signet.
It's just 7 3/3s, Dredge, that fly and have haste.
I'm gonna move to combat, swing over at Johnny for 4.
What?
First strike, vigilance, the whole 9s.
I'll block, and then I will deadly dispute. My dude.
All right. So
I'll get a treasure, put it back to the command zone, and draw 2 cards.
nothing happens there.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Do you run
to-
like a bunch of stuff like Unearth and similar stuff in that deck, or no?
No, I didn't bother. I just recap clean because I usually don't have anything else to do with my mana. So
I'm going to planar disruption on Arabella. She can't attack or block,
White, right?
Riddles.
and it's white. I'm gonna pass after that.
alright, and tap. Draw for turn. That's a thing. We'll play. Yeah, we're good. Play a Black Dragon Gate. I will name red instead of that color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll replay Queen. And I'll get another treasure. I'm gonna actually crack the 2 treasures for a body dropper with 2 1/1 counters on it. So yeah. I really need to clean my desk.
That's why I'm like seriously organize my cards properly.
Yeah.
They're just everywhere.
Probably shouldn't have done nothing. I will move to combat and I'll swing the Skyclave Sentinel. I'll swing it at Dredge this time.
I will block with my 0/1 flyer. Do you have trample?
Nah.
No. And I will gain 4 life.
Boo! Trying to take you down, like, not give you life. I'll pass the turn.
I think the moth is not bad.
Doesn't kill you, only makes you stronger, apparently. I am gonna just go right to my turn and untap because I don't have anything interesting to do on this end step. And let's draw a card. Ooh, fun. I'll look in here, I think.
I've been a turn late like every time with this.
I'm still.
Well, at least she
staring
didn't
down.
die again.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm staring down a bajillion flyers in the air right now. So
I'm gonna play a Mystic Sanctuary, which is gonna enter untapped because I have 3 or more other islands. When it enters untapped, I may put target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard on top of my library. This is also gonna trigger more stuff. But to start, I think yeah, I think we do Ghostly Flicker. Put that on top.
Somebody.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Use Consider. Consider's a good card.
Mystic Sanctuary is gonna turn into a 3/3 hasty flyer, and I'm gonna get a quest counter on Colony Heart Expedition. Then I'm gonna pay blue. I'm gonna flash back and pay 1, 2, 3 life. Thank you, food token from earlier, for balancing this out. I'm gonna cast Deep Analysis from my graveyard and then exile it, since I'm flashing it back. I'll draw 2 cards. Anatithe.
No
Tibble
mana
Trigger.
card.
Okay. I've drawn 2 cards.
If I had mana type, I might have used it already against all those removal spells.
Hmm. True.
There's also there's the Manly, not Manly. The one that puts on top of your library.
Delay?
One white
Not
with her.
delay. I know the one you're talking about. The hell's it
Because there's
called?
the blue spell, it's one blue and one other.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
one's 2 and white.
But there's 2 and a white for the white version. I was thinking about putting in that kind of small package of control in the deck, but I can play that a couple times. So far, it's okay.
Yeah, you just want to be as aggro as possible, basically.
I have some protection in my hand, but I've been like a turn late to play it.
I'm gonna tap 3 here. I'm gonna cast the Ghostly Flicker. So I'm gonna blink Peregrine Drake and Mystic Sanctuary.
I have no say.
Nobody has any responses.
As of right now, I am F6ing.
All right.
All right,
So
awesome.
I'm gonna blink those. In response to the Peregrine Drake. Actually, before it resolves, actually, I'm gonna hold priority. I'm gonna tap the Mystic Sanctuary for blue. I have blue floating.
It's crazy
Um,
play.
5. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I have a blue floating. Peregrine Drake is gonna come back.
You can't target it, it still has Pro Blue.
Wait, what?
Still got the
I thought that
enchantment on it. No, it's an enchantment.
Oh, what? I thought that was an instant.
No.
It has flash. It's an enchantment with flash.
Oh, I did not realize that at all. All right, hold on. Back up.
Back this trick up.
Oh, I
not.
need to get a hold of this.
This has fucked my whole situation up here. What is the card?
Benevolent Blessing, 1 and a white. Flash enchant creature as interest color. Enchanted creature has protection from the chosen color. It does not remove auras and equipment you control that are attached to it already.
Okay, hold on. So I had these untapped. Cool. I have a 1 mana card that deals with this that I don't believe I've added into the deck yet, which is unfortunate. But
Ooh.
I mean, if I give it hexproof, that doesn't fall off, does it?
No, because it's already been there.
Yeah, it's like a timestamp.
You just
thing
can't
with
target it
layers.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with blue stuff,
With
right?
blue, yeah. You can still
If
target
you
with
give
green.
it pro white, if you can give it pro white, then it can be.
It'll fall off. Whatever.
That would make it fun. Yeah. All right. Well then. All right. Let's try this. So I'm gonna do blue, blue, green, an island and a simic growth chamber with some legal game action here. And I'm gonna transmute this Muddle the Mixture to go get a 2 CMC thingy out of my deck. What do we have? Solve problems. Like looking through your deck when you actually need something important and you just see a card that you put in there because it's hilarious, but it's not actually
Helpful.
like, good in the deck. Land Grant. This deck is kind of silly. I just love the card.
No, Land Grant is really good.
Yeah, it's amazing, but like
The
I turned a
instance of
few CEDH people into it because I'm like, you're usually running like 28 lands, and you're running like 13 like fast mana stuff or whatever. So having that land grant is sometimes stronger than having any other ramp or in addition to the other ramp, because you can play it for free, right?
if
Yeah. Playing stuff for free is the best. What a great time it is.
Remember, if you can get everyone to come after me, then that falls off.
That is an option.
Or I could just do a thing instead. Yeah, I mean, this is better. I'm going to get Vidalcan Aether Mage. And I'm just going to put this here for a second because I'm going to tap 3 Flying Forest guys. I'm going to wizard cycle that. So I'm going to search my library for a wizard. It's time to see the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful visit of Oz.
My
Yeah.
wife was Dorothy for Halloween.
That's adorable.
Ah, wow. Archaeomancer.
And I saw it's doors. That's 111.
Does anyone have a Pachuca Bog?
No bugs.
Nope. I might have one in this deck. I do not remember if I do or not.
Just don't try to remember too hard, okay?
No problem.
What is it? Bond for Candidates?
Remembering things is,
Overrated.
yeah, it's like it's a thing you can do, but like, yeah, most of that shit's in the past anyway. All right, so we got Archaeomancer. He's in my hand. So that's cool. You've made this very challenging.
You've activated my flight of fight. And I'm a flightless bird.
Okay. Let's do 1, 2. I don't know, 3. Then what do I need? Just one more. 4. Play Archaeomancer. Turning target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard to my hand will get, I think, Muddle the Mixture back. And now I'm at a point where I do not want to spend any more mana or do anything else, so I pass now.
Okay, untap. We gotta get this frown off of Annabelle. And I think a
Player removal always does it.
floating shield calling white
Ooh, that'll also do it.
will give it pro white for right?
Are all those Circle of Protection cards white?
Yeah.
Yes.
Balls.
It was like one of the like very first instances of like the color pie in original Magic.
Yep.
I'll play Ginger Brew.
I remember when the circles came out, and my buddy was like so excited about it. This is when I'm maybe like 14, 15, whatever it is. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to... you never can do any... I go, no. That's from a source. Not everything.
Yeah, I thought the same when I first started playing.
Because you read it, and you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Your 20 creatures is one source, right?
Yeah.
And that's all combat damage, so...
Brave the sands for everything.
Circle of Protection art.
I have that somewhere.
All my creatures are white, so there is that.
Yeah, I'm thinking I have to attack you.
Oh, that's a good choice.
I'll attack you with Annabelle. I'll declare attacks first, because there might be...
No. Here's the thing. I can't do that.
Oh, Circle of Protection artifacts is actually a real one. I thought it was.
Yep.
It came later though. It was not one of the original
And
files.
I also have Ruin of
I
Protection.
believe that one came in Antiquities.
And look up Ruin of Protection lands.
Oh, that's too funny.
I have that as well. It's a Circle of Protection, but against lands. So if there's nothing on
Shadow
declare combats, I will declare my combat against
Yeah,
Chris.
I have no responses.
everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage to each of you.
You thought I was the
Damn.
problem.
And then I hit you for 1.
10 and then 1.
I'm gonna sack my Commander Sphere to draw a card. I'm gonna pay 1 to play Faithless Looting to draw 2, then discard 2.
One card I have really wanted to have been adding in here is Essence Warden. I want to add.
That's always
And
a good
then
one.
I will say go.
Alright. Wow, I got a bobble. Go me. What? No. Yeah, there's nothing to do with this. I'm so silly dead. Swing everything at Dredge.
Nice.
So it's technically 8 total. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4. Because I'm
1,
gonna
2.
die.
The 2 1/2s I'll block with my 2/2s.
Yep.
You said there was a 1/1.
These are both 1/1s.
I have another 2/2 that will block a 1/1.
You want Glenn or Negan?
Glenn usually got it first, right?
Touche.
And then the other Negan will get taken down by an instigator. And then I have a 4/4.
I have first strike.
You have first strike. I will take 4. This is the first time taking commander damage.
And then I'll take 4. I'll gain 4, I mean.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna...
Oh,
Tap...
I forgot to gain my 13.
Yeah, jeez, yeah, you're right. Tap 1 for a caregiver. Tap... No, don't put that out. I'll just pass after that. After casting caregiver.
Alright.
And now we got this 11/11 thing too, right?
Yeah.
Tap. Draw for turn. Play a swap. 1, 2, 3. I'll play an Ingenious Artillerist. I'll do it flying. Huh.
Yeah.
Hip, do you have a flyer?
I have 4 flyers
It's all
on
his
tap
lands on
right now.
top.
And yeah, I have like 5 tapped flyers also. And also, if you leave me alive, I can help knock Dredge's life down.
I'll swing a
Not
Dredge.
I was just saying, Johnny, before you attack, I could give it pro color. Oh, they're colorless. Never mind.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter.
Your lands are
I'll swing a
colorless.
Dredge for a 10 in the air.
Okay, I will
I
take-
thought about this when I constructed this. I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, I take 10.
Pass my turn.
In your end step, I'm gonna Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer, and Mystic Sanctuary, wherever it is. I think it's in this pile. Yeah. So I'll blink those. Mystic Sanctuary will come in untapped. Turn this shiny Dominaria Remastered Forest into a creature. And I'm going to return Ghostly Flicker with Archaeomancer to my hand. Which I just casted because it's in the graveyard when he... Yeah. You guys know.
When he did the thing.
Yeah, he
That's good.
did some stuff. And then... So... I'm here. We're gonna slap, I don't know.
There goes that idea.
Throw from the ashes on top of my deck, I guess. I have 4 mana here. Yeah. I'll get a counter on Colony Heart. And I will just I'll tap Mystic Sanctuary and 2 of these. I'll Ghostly Flicker, Chaomancer, Mystic Sanctuary. These are tapped to be clear. I'll get Ghostly Flicker back to my hand on top of my library. Put Return from the Wilds. Let's now go to my turn. Oh, and wait, actually, hold on. Colony Heart is at 3 quest counters. I don't want to do that. Now, though, do I? Do I? I'm gonna die from. Do you have any flyers or blockers that have reach or flying dredge?
Nope.
All right, so yeah, in the end step, then I'm gonna sack this. Just put really good cards on top of my deck because I wasn't really thinking clearly because I had too much caffeine or not enough. Colony Heart Expedition. I'm gonna get 2 basic land cards tapped from onto the battlefield. Island. Other island. Turn those into flyers. Go to my turn and untap. Okay. Draw. Cool. Play a snow-covered forest as land for turn. We'll turn that into a 3/3 flyer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 33. 3, 5. Do Mystic Sanctuary. A couple of regular islands. I'm gonna Ghostly Flicker. Archaeomancer and Mystic Sanctuary. We'll turn Mystic Sanctuary into a 3/3. Get Ghostly Flicker back, and on top of my deck, we'll slap Eureka Moment.
Question is, I know I'm probably going to die to a lot of flyers, but I could help the flyer guy to kill everybody.
What do you mean?
Well, I can sack my enchantment to make another creature get pro color till end of turn.
I don't really have any like super big creatures though. Is the thing.
No, but I can make your Peregrine Drake have pro white so that the enchantment would drop off and you can target it again.
That's King Maggie. Don't be a doof. Jackass.
Just saying.
Reg wants to just feel like he won. That's
Yeah,
all.
100%. I did this.
I did this. You have nothing without me.
All right. I am gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hasty 3/3 flyers and a 2/3 Peregrine Drake in the air at Dredge for a total of 38 damage in the air.
38 damage. Okay, so then I'm going to pay 2. I'll tap and sack the Ginger Brute, going up to 39. And take 38.
I think that is a legit thing.
So I'm down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fred.
Very close.
Ginger Brute! Again, MVP. That's a funny card.
They have a promo of that card for like $20 freaking dollars.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a
I didn't
Japanese.
look that up.
It's a Japanese promo exclusive. Same art and everything. It's just all in Japanese.
Those are great and horrible at the same time.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Ginger Brute. There's the Jumpstart one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the media and
Oh, I gotta think about something for a second.
$17 right now, but it's got the mud border. Oh, it went down to $12. It went down a little bit. I might get it now. That's $12 now. But that,
I see.
Yeah, I kind of want to put it in my test shard deck. That's why, because it has that 3 life can actually be legit, as we clearly see right now.
Our main site up here, face to face, it's sold out at, but it was like $10 Canadian before.
That's not that bad. Yeah,
I
that's one of
could
the
take
ones. I think.
I could take out Dredge, except I need to get this thing off of Peregrine Drake.
So
But I do have a way that I can.
So you
take
can
him out.
kill the player that can help you. Is what you're saying.
I don't need Dredge's help. Dredge is gonna kill me.
So you got to figure out what to do. I'm saying for the Peregrine Drake kind of thing. If you needed a Drake.
Oh, don't think that I'm gonna be able to access anything. And I don't think I have anything in my deck that gets it off of Peregrine Drake. But Johnny or Chris, do you have anything like that in there?
No, I can prevent
To
one
get it
damage.
off? To get an enchantment off? I do, but I don't have a hand, so there's that. I have Feed the Swarm in here somewhere.
Yeah, I got nothing that's gonna actually do stuff.
Oh, hold on. Can I do it? Let me think for a second.
I sold 4 Ancient Ziggurats, and I remember when this was in the ally block, and it was like $10 per land. Got some Conflux.
Yeah, I have a foil of that, but
There.
it's from the Slivers.
That
foil
one's a
deck.
good one.
Oh, wait.
These are
Wait a
$1.80
second.
now.
I haven't played a land yet, right?
I think
I don't
you
think
did,
I have.
but don't
I
quote
think
me.
I did. Did I?
You cracked the colony.
I did that at the end step. I don't think I played a land. 'cause
Count how
I didn't
many
have-
ramp spells you have done.
He's recast a couple of them though.
That's also true.
I think only twice.
There's Evolving
total.
Wilds,
That's 2 lands.
Growth Spiral,
3, 4.
Ranger's Path, Only Heart. I also did the 4 mana one of these that's on top of my deck right now.
Yeah, I think you did.
You shuffled it, didn't you? Because you used the colony.
No, I shuffled some other stuff. I just put it on top of my deck. Because I blinked with a Ghostly Flicker.
I think it's that
to
plus
get
4.
Come in. What turn are we on?
9? There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. I'm not tracking. I wasn't tracking.
I have 17 lands on board right now.
So it's 8
also,
plus 9 would be around. Because if it's turn 9, you got how many lands was it with total?
17.
17. How much with the potential ramp, given that those spells plus 2? It's got to be 8.
Well, let's see. Turn 9. So then that would be 8 ramp. This gets me 2. This gets me 2. It's 4. 5. The other one's 6.
And there's 1 on top you used. So 7, 8 would be 17.
Yeah, I think I have my land drop still.
Yeah, because you did one thing twice. Yeah, so you haven't done your land drop then?
Okay. Says forest card. God, I'm so close to doing the funniest thing I maybe have ever done in a Magic game. I can't do it, I don't think.
Is it conceding?
It's much funnier than that. Alright. Alex. There's so many paths, and they're all like 1 mana short, I think. Alright. I just have... Cred. I think I'm probably just going to end up dying, but it's worth looking. So, alright, I'm gonna Ghostly Flicker. No, that doesn't make any sense. Damn it.
You almost had it.
Ugh. I'm very close. But I just don't seem to be able to get there. So I'm going to transmute Muddle the Mixture right now. And I have, say... a blue floating. Actually, let's just leave this untapped.
Someone's in
I
the
don't think you
think
can do it.
tank.
Yeah. That is for sure. So what I wanted to do, I'll just tell you. I want to get, and there's no way for me to do this, right? If I could have gotten Cloud of Fairies out, which I should have done
Yeah.
before, then I could have been blinking and I could have solved my mana problem. And what I was gonna do, take out Dredge, was get Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Then I was gonna go get the Desert Land out of my battlefield and ping him for exactly 1 damage, which would have been epic and hilarious.
That would have been pretty crazy.
But I cannot do that. So I'm gonna get this land grant. I'm gonna reveal my hand.
You'd have me create a treasure. It'll ping everybody for 1.
It will.
Don't do
How
that.
do I do that?
That's king making.
I'd prevent the
Just
1
much.
damage.
Hip just wants to feel like you won.
Yeah.
What we're here for, right?
Forest.
I thought we were here for the camaraderie.
Hip's
I'm
so
gonna get a
close to-
forest, and I will play it as my land for turn. Oops. I'm just excited about my new deck, you guys, and I want to do a really stupid, funny thing, but I can't do it.
No, instead you just went infinite and stomped us all.
We'll say it in theory. Yeah.
I will have that forest become a flying 3/3 just to be on the safe side, and I guess I'll just pass.
Okay. Untap. 1 life. Hard to breathe down here, it seems. Oh, that doesn't work.
You have life gain. You're good.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna declare an attack at Mr. Skajani.
With what? Everything?
Annabelle will attack you. Remember, everything might have menace. The 3 knights and 2 goblins will attack you, and 2 goblins and 3 soldiers will go after Chris. So
How much are we
attack,
taking from the attack trigger?
attack
Yeah.
trigger first.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 to each of you. I gain 11.
Alright, and how much is coming at me again?
Once that trigger goes on and before blockers, I will play Trumpet Blast, giving +2/+0 to everything. So you have 2 4/2s, 3 4/2s, and 2 3/1s coming at you, but you can only block 1 of
What's
them.
tapped? What's untapped?
These are untapped because they are attacking. They have vigilance.
Yeah.
These are tapped.
Okay, so it's just those 2 creatures that are untapped.
Yes.
All right. In response to you casting the +2/+, oh, I'm gonna Holy Day.
Oh, holy day.
What
I
is
was trying to finish the game.
I now that you're like fully tapped down, I want to see.
I was gonna try and take it.
It's Holy Day?
Fog. White.
Fog.
Oh, nice. Wait, did we take damage on the attack?
Yeah,
of-
we take 11.
Yeah,
Still take damage off
take
that.
11?
yeah.
Oh,
It's not combat damage, so it doesn't get prevented.
All of that
yeah, I
should-
mean, I'm able to gain exactly 2 life, which still makes me dead.
Sure does.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
I got plenty of things that like pacify some effects in the deck, so like
I'm gonna make Archaeomancer indestructible and hexproof until end of turn, gain 2 life in response to the
Yep.
trigger, and then I'll die. Those are my top 3.
All right.
These up front. Like gauntlet forward.
So it still has pro white right now, correct?
My commander, correct.
I might play this deck against my friend's EDH decks. Pretty fun. Pretty good.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's an
taking out-
EDH deck.
I was trying to take out
It is
everyone.
also an EDH deck.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then I'll say, go, Chris.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong color.
Oh my god. I've turned into advertisements.
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling advertisements.
I'm gonna build Goro Goro and Satoru.
I hear this. That's a fun one. I've seen people
Yeah.
play it.
I want to build it, but I didn't end up getting around to it, but I'm gonna do it now.
All right, I'm gonna swing in the at you, Dredge. No, I was gonna just ass crack back from that. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at you, Dredge, for 4/4, and then these are 1/2s. 1/4 and a 1/1. This is-
Okay, 1/4. You have 2 1/2s, you said?
1/4 and a 1/1, and then a 4/4 first strike lifelink.
Okay, so I'll block the 2 small guys.
Yep. So one dies, one stays alive.
I'll take 4.
You take 4. I go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're at 8.
Oh, close.
He can. I'm gonna tap 3 for Monk Idealist, bringing back the Malevolent Blessing to my hand.
Johnny, hear me out. I can give your creature flying that has and give it protection from white, so you can smack him for it.
I don't fly, so
He doesn't
either.
fly, he's dead. Yeah.
Oh shit! I gave it to him. I gave it to you, Johnny. Son of a bitch.
You did.
Yeah, I totally fucking did. Damn it.
I mean, I would have blocked, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not think it through all the way. Damn it.
I don't know if I have it. I'm pretty...
No, because you need to do 8, and that's 3 off of the witty, 4 off of the body, and then Colleen is another 1. That'd be enough, and then you swing in the air at me.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Or vice the air. No, it'd have to be that way because I said I could block.
You can't block. Neither of you can block flying though.
No, I'm
right?
saying like yeah, but if you swung at him with the flying, you can't swing at me on the ground because then I would get.
Life.
No. I have gilded pinions.
Oh, they're both okay. Never mind.
They'll
thought-
both be flying. This will be a 6/6 though, and I'm trying to figure out if I can get that 7th damage.
Okay, I'm still.
That's where we're at right now. If I get an artifact and I can ping you guys, then yeah, it's GG's.
Is Valduk any good in Pauper Commander?
No, it's good in Pendragon.
Yeah, it seems really good, Pendragon.
I've seen it play out, and it does very, very dirty work.
Such a cool art of him too.
And
All
they're-
right, so is that the
Okay.
end of your turn there, Chris? Or are you still scheming away?
I'm still okay. I'm gonna pass because I can do that at flash speed. Because Dredge has the 2 blockers there on the ground.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm gonna sack my commander to body dropper and put a 1/1 counter on it.
And then you just play to ping the 1. Smart.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. I have enough mana, but I won't have enough mana to sack more stuff to body dropper. So we're at a conundrum here. Untap. Untap. Draw turn. We kind of got there. kind of got there.
You get the treasure too, so the treasure plus the one. Yeah, you have enough mana.
I got a heap gate.
Which can make
My-
a thing.
My issue is I make a treasure, but body droppers at 5. Need him to be at that works. Yeah. So then I guess I would make a treasure, ping everybody for 1.
Yeah.
Then I would stack the artillerist to the body dropper to give him another 1/1 counter, putting him at 6.
What do you yep, okay.
And then I'll equip the gilded pinions to the body dropper. And they both have flying.
I
For the
can't.
6 flying kills.
No.
twice, and the-
In response. Tap 2 Angelic Intervention. It has protection from colorless.
I can stop it. I don't want to die alone.
No.
I mean, still
Well,
has
he said we weren't too
Menace.
He did say
Wait,
we
what are you
weren't-
giving it protection from colorless with?
Angelic
Oh, wait, sorry.
Intervention.
That has to be tapped as well.
Oh no, it's my creature. You win. Sorry.
Yeah, you control.
Yep.
And then I swing
Damn,
out.
I got so excited. I got so excited the kid made a sound real quick.
I hate how the you controls are always at the in the middle of the text, and your eyes always skip over it every single time. I totally get where you're coming from there.
Alright, good time because now I just woke up the kid, so I had to go do that.
You got it so excited.
I got so excited for a second.
That was a good game.
Alright, that was a beautiful game. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to go into the child now.
Thanks for the
you
games,
all
Chris.
sleep well and chow chow. Oh, someone
You
rated
too.
it to me. Oh, that was never mind. I don't even know. But thank you very much. I love you all. Alright, be good.
You too. Take care. Bye.